Say good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Magic. Hello, my friends on the replay. It is me, Robin, and Morning Magic has now begun. My gorgeous friends, how are you today? How's the weather in your heart today? I hope that the night went well for you, that you had a good rest, and that you are tuning your vibes in a beautiful way today, because it's another day and it's a magic day. I feel it. Thank you, friends. Love all your comments here. Thank you so much. And I know someone special is going to love reading them later. So thank you. Good morning. Did you bring a cup of yum yum with you today? I hope that you did. I've got my special mug. Now this is my special mug from my special #1 kiddo right here. All the love today, all the special things, and it goes along with the guidance we were given, which I'll share with you in a little bit. So good morning, Lori. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for all of that love. Good morning, Carrie. So good morning, Debbie. Oh, hey, that's right. There you are. So friends, let us cheers each other. It is Friday. It is about to be a holiday weekend. I know, but we get to choose how we are going to ride. Am I right? So cheers. Yummy. Apple matcha. That sounds really yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, did you pick a word of the day today? Did you choose something to organize your energy around today and help yourself stay, on the straight, on the true, on the clear, totally you? Let's see how much I can rhyme it today, you guys. Oh my God. I'm just giving over to my inner awesome weirdo. I hope you picked a word today. You're still cheersing me in the comments. Okay, good. That means more coffee. And #1 kiddo, anything with a crown on it. I like those presents. And a jewel. This one has a crown and a jewel. How amazing is that? So, words of the day. Amy, true. Yes. Alma, loved. Ooh. Did somebody kiss you at home yet? CJ, awesomeness. Ooh, I love that too. Good morning. I'm staying with truth. And in fact, look, I'm like Supergirl. My t-shirt says love and truth. Yeah, so love and truth. Love and truth. Still beyond. That's so great, Tanya. Hi, Anna. Miracles. Liz, I know my #1 parrot. Word of the day is worth. Yes, my girl. Anybody could practice that word and it couldn't be truer. It's you. Worthy. I'm going to say worthy. You are so worthy. And knowing your worth. Yeah. Hi, Ellen. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Josie. No way. Yes way. Word of the day is forgiveness. I have let go of some ego stories that have been cramping my style, or camping in your style. Good. Yes. And you are, I'm giving you a lollipop. Here. I give you this crystal because that's what we're talking about today. Here you go. And hello to the girls if they're with you, Josie. Carrie, trust. Yay. Love. Slow. Good. That's beautiful. Slow. Hi, Paula. Word of the day for me is rewarding. Excellent. Stuart, discovery. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. So did you guys remember to hug yourself today? Did you do some kind of a practice? I hope so. I got up this morning and I love to watch number one do it because, you know, when you're married, you're together a long time. I've always been kind of woo. I've always been this way, but he's been very like, you know, serious. That's not his face, but, you know, serious. And over the years, as all the weird stuff, you know how you delve into things on the healing journey? And I mean weird. Now, when I'm saying weird, I really do mean weird. Where you're like, I can't believe somebody talked me into doing this crap, you know? He would come along sometimes on these things, but, you know, always from a distance. But when you see him getting up in the morning and he is hugging himself, okay, all bets are off, you know? There's nothing like the blessing of going through hard times, because that's when you really learn. I gotta put the pedal to the metal. I gotta do my practice. I gotta get over this thing where I'm too cool for school, you know? So cute. I took a picture of him. Again, all the hairs are sticking up in the back of his head. Just love that guy. So, all right, so it's 9:15. That's his appointment time, and just love you to take a moment and just say, blessings to you, number one. I know you guys put a lot of sweet things, but let's just do it right now one more time. And you know, anytime you need that here, we do that for you. You just have to ask. Just so much love and blessings to the doctors holding the scopes. So I'm just going to say, you know, bladder scan, you know where the scope has to go. Blessings to the doctor, Dr. Meeks, awesome guy. Yeah, so, okay, thank you. It's a little self-indulgent, but I appreciate you guys doing that. So, your word of the day is love. That's beautiful. All right, so friends, I've got some great message here for you from Spirit, and it is repeating. Thank you. The words are repeating. You guys are the best. Thank you. The words continue to repeat. I even pulled a card, I thought, for fun, because you seem to really like that. Last time I put these in the stories, the card and the message. So, pulled same message. It's so funny how that happens, isn't it? So, today, the message is about receiving. And see, I'm just going to keep hugging myself a little bit here. And hugging you. If you were here, I'd be hugging you. And hugging you. And hugging you. And hugging you. And hugging number one. You guys are the best. White light. That's beautiful. It is love. That's right. Well, it's perfect. So today the message that really comes through is the word receive. And isn't it funny? We're talking about receiving. We're talking about, a lot of times you come and you pick the word receive. And how do we think about the word receive? We're like, I need to take it in. I need to let people help me. I want to receive abundance. I want to, you know, we think of it this way. But today the word receive that comes so powerfully is receive yourself. Receive yourself. You don't get it, do you? You don't get it, do you? How amazing you are? How talented you are? How meant to be you are? Oh, I love that. How meant to be you are. You don't really get it, do you? You know, you go with your stories about who you're not, how you're still figuring it out, how you're still working it out. Right? Yeah, wow, it's right. How you're not good enough. You're not there yet. You go over your past mistakes. And you're not even trying. It's just the ego. The ego is just there going, piece of carp. You never amounted to anything. Yeah. So today we are receiving ourselves, receiving our awesome sauce, receiving our light, receiving our on-purposeness nature. Receiving. We're meant to be. You are meant to be. You were meant to be. on purpose, exactly as you are. See, I have the finger out today so you know I mean business. 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 You are meant to be. You're meant to be. All of your parts. Is there anyone harder on you than you? I don't think so. Is there anyone you are harder on than yourself? I don't think so. So today is a day to really receive yourself. I'm going to encourage you to look in the mirror, look into your own eyes. Look, I'm looking into your eyes right now. I am risking that scary look in the camera all the way up close. No filters, nothing like that here. So, it takes some practice to be like, yeah, I see you and you're amazing and you're meant to be. And you're meant to be. No part of you is here on accident. No part of you is an accident. No part of you is an accident. And your journey right now is perfect. And I would say that to you every single day if you'd let me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There are things you don't like. There are things you want to change. And I get it. Me too. Me too. About myself. I want to heal more my self-confidence crap. My worry. I can't talk about it too long because I will start crying. Just like that. Because we all know the suffering of our small selves, do we not? We know how we suffer. Yeah. I say carp because I try not to swear, and one day somebody in the Love Posse wrote and said, I don't think it's very nice that you say carp because that's my last name. And I was like, man, I can't win. But, well, what can I say? So, yeah, meant to be. And I'm glad you love this. Yeah. Amy, when I see you say on purposeness, I'm like, yep, it's for real. Each of you is a healer, Hi, Roxanne. Thanks for being here. Each of you is a healer. Whether you would call yourself that or not, you're a light sparkler. You're a light bringer. You're a light shiner. You're a way shower. You are. And do you ever notice this? The gift you're bringing is really just yourself, just your nature. Just your way, just your energy. Hi. Just you. I guess maybe it's a little anticlimactic because who wouldn't rather be like a certain kind of extraordinary, I don't know what. We keep thinking it needs to be something out there or some kind of accomplishment attached to our name, who Michelle Obama is, But it's you. It's your vibe. It's your heart. It's your spirit. It's your energy. It's your beauty. I said beauty. It's you right now, exactly as you are. Do you ever know a friend like that where just being around them is soothing? Just having them look at you feels good. Just having them say hello to you feels special. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. When you never saw it coming. I know that feeling too. And when we strive, when we push, I'm not talking to Tanya, I'm talking to Robin here, but when we strive, when we push, it's like we got a bulldozer in the front and it's full of crap. Oop, what did I say? Yeah, it's full of the pressure and the energy, the strain. That I'm not good enough. This needs to be better. This needs to be perfecter, right? And the awkwardness in the front shovel we are pushing makes us so weird. We're standing there so weird. and nobody can get near it because that thing is way out in front. It's awkward, it's pushy, you know, it's not us. So if we could drop that, good morning, you're just joining, hello. If we could just drop that and just be us, just receive us. I remember a day, number one kiddo, plug your ears or not. I remember a day going to meet the kids and number one, back when IKEA was still new-ish in our town. Of course, I grew up with IKEA in Germany, but you know, it was new here and exciting, and we would go to dinner there. So I think I met them after work, and I took the elevator up or the escalator up, and number one kiddo saw me. There are two, but the one who's here today I'm talking about saw me across the room and got out of her, she's not gonna believe this, but she got out of her chair and ran across the room to me with her arms wide open, so excited to see me. I have never forgotten that moment. I have never forgotten that moment, because you know how it is. You're driving, you're late, you had a crappy day, you think everybody hates you, you think you suck, all of that. You're so full of your faults, and then somebody runs to you with such a light in their eyes, excitement in their hearts, and it all melts away, and you remember, this is who I truly am. I'm somebody to be lit up about. I'm somebody other people love to see, you know? So today is that day. Today is that day for you to remember that about yourself. Hug yourself. Look in the mirror, look into your own eyes and say, I love you. I posted something a few days back on my Instagram about with my big ass, my big glasses on, and just speaking about mirror work. It's so important. It's so important. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Lexi, good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Carrie. Exactly. So it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So now the next piece is very few words today, by the way, because the message continued to repeat and repeat and repeat. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and the words just keep coming and coming and coming, and even after I write them down, it keeps coming. So yeah, it's just so interesting how that goes. Yeah. And going back to something Carrie just said, you know, receive without guilt. This was what it says here. Receive without guilt who you are. So see if you can keep telling that story without saying, I wasn't doing it for attention. Because I hear in that, even though it is true, right? I wasn't trying, and it just happened. Every once in a while, something like that happens, and you want to tell, you're excited, and you're like, I wasn't doing it for any particular reason, you know, but let's see now if we can tell it without that, because the guilt, it's like a door opening for the guilt. You know, receive without guilt your desire. Receive without guilt your intuition. Receive without guilt what you love, what lights you up, what's exciting. We have a right to be alive and sparkling, Bex. Absolutely. And you know, it's our mission. It's our purpose. Sometimes people come for their reading, like a rockstar reading, and we go over purpose and mission and all of that. And you know, it's like you can be sad because you don't know what it is, or maybe you're a tuna canner in a tuna canning factory and you don't feel very special. You know, I always thought I was going to amount to something more. I always thought I was going to do something more important. Yeah, You know, are you kidding me? What you're doing is important. You're being yourself. You're shining. That's what there is. And if it delights you, if it lights you up to be a tuna canner, then that's what you're supposed to be doing. If it doesn't light you up, then you owe it to yourself to find something to supplement your time, you know? It doesn't mean you have to do it for a living. It means you have to be lit up for yourself some point, right? I love what you guys are saying today. Yeah. I receive without guilt my desire and love of attention. Yeah. You know, when you think about it, we and Elma, you know, like the flowers you've been posting lately from your beautiful garden. Wonder if I can find that page again. Probably not, but a rose is, period, just is. Anyway, I read something from Here to Us the other day. A rose just is. It's not like, hi, I'm a rose. Look at me, everybody. I'm blooming just for you. Now give me the accolades. You know, it just is. But I think when people go by and they're like, my God, it smells so amazing, so beautiful. Look at that color. Look at that blush. Look at that spread from the inside out. You know, I don't think the rose is going, who, me? Really? You really think so? You really think so? Because, you know, my mom always said I had a big banana nose. Are you sure? Are you sure? Really? You're just saying that. You're just saying that because you're being nice. You like flowers. Yeah. Thank you, honey. Yeah. Alma, it's great. You're just saying that. Well, you think I'm so great? Well, you know, just so many things we do. So today, let us just receive and let's do it together. If you want extra credit, let's practice right now being that rose. Just hold the state of a gorgeous, luscious, or a peony. Those are coming now too. I just have little starts of the little buds. Or a cactus if you want. Or a gorgeous bird. Let's be that. Just for a moment. Think about what you adore. Think about what you love. The things you look at. Let's be that. And Carrie, I hope you practice. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay to want to say, hey, look at me, I'm amazing. Look at me. I mean, I feel that way. I come downstairs and I say, or sometimes I say to you, do you love my outfit today? Aren't I so cute? I forgot to say, one of my best friends stitched my pants for me. I said, you know, all the jeans now have rips in the knees and it bugs me. But I love these jeans. They make my butt look good, by the way. And she said, I'll stitch them for you. Somebody just hung up the call. Uh-oh. She said, I'll put some stitches. So now I have stitches in my knees. It's so fun. So, you know, it's okay to say, look at me. But, of course, we've had people say, who do you think you are? Don't be so big. You know, my mom used to say, you know, Robin, not everybody is thinking about you, okay? Like, she just had to dampen her energy. So, that's okay. Guess what? She's free to poo-poo herself all over heaven, wherever she is. She's free to do whatever she wants. But so am I. And today we're going to receive. Today we're going to practice being that flower or that be that work of art, that museum gorgeous piece, that goddess, that God, that beautiful self. And You know, you are the light of spirit shining through you, knowing itself through you. That's who you are. You are perfection. So, you know, maybe today, since we're practicing, a lot of you picked truth for your word or honesty. That's mine. You know, I want to just be an honest reflection of what I really am, who I really am. I want to be honest. I don't want to lie about that. I don't. I don't even want to own it. I just want to shine. I just want to share. I just want to love. I want to smile. It's my nature. I don't want to tone it down, because that's the lie. I don't want to tone it down or apologize. So maybe today we can, practice. You know? Not doing the statement, I'm not doing this for attention. I don't want you to think I'm doing this for attention, Miss Carrie. All of us do that. But you know, that's us caring more about somebody else's opinion. Are you kidding me right now? No, your opinion cannot matter more than mine. I am living in the center of my own circle. Thank you for the booty. It's not quite a badonkadonk, but it will do. There's a Great Lake Street Dove song. Who do you think you are, and why do you think I care? Cool, I've never heard that one before. Yeah, I am cherished. I am cherished, you know? So, we're going through our day. Let us practice not apologizing, not worrying about it, staying bright around the dampeners. I've got a neighbor who adores me. I don't know why she's such a downer though, because I am not a downer, and anybody who knows me knows that. I love bubbly, and people will push back. People will say, boy, you're not excited today, are you? You know, they'll be sarcastic with me a lot. But you know what? And maybe it's what I do, you know, in my healing practice. I'm used to it. I don't take it personally. I feel, in a way, that they are showing me how limited they are in what they allow for themselves. And I, you know, as a way shower, what is my job? As a light bearer, what is my job? To help lead people out of darkness, you know? To help remind them of who they are. It's not my job to fix you. Of course not. But I'm here every day, right? Reminding us, what are we choosing? So, you know, my neighbor, I have a few actually. It's funny how I'm here. I have a few like that. And it's just like, I'll just sometimes just be like that. I won't answer. You know, you don't have to, when the dampener comes and says, oh, you know how they do? They get some combination going of their little thing, you know? I just smile. I adjust something, or I have a sip of my tea. You know, whatever. That's your choice. You want to be poopy all day, that's your choice. That's your creation. That's what you're doing. And the light of spirit is still loving you, still shining through you, still experiencing and enjoying. So, Melanie, I also feel better about just keeping my mouth shut. I mean, that I don't need to justify my own worth. I just stand in it. That's our practice. And what Melanie's saying is really where we're going with that. So if you're on the spectrum of saying, I'm not doing it for attention, I hope people don't think, that's fine. That's where you're at. And today we can practice dropping one of those sentences, or noticing the awkwardness and saying, I just want to shine, you know. I've been doing that for a long time around the things I go to post publicly, the podcast, this thing, whatever we do here, and blah, 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 you know, my posts on wherever. Just, I'm healing that resistance, that worry, that concern. You know, who does she think she is? I'm healing that, but it takes however it takes. But you don't have to put it in the wording. like what Melanie's saying, you can say nothing and just stand in your light and practice. It's a practice. And if it's uncomfortable, good, because we should realize how much we've been toning ourselves down because of that voice. How much we've been, dimming our light because of that voice. And why? Why? It's wild. All the people, a few people in my life who were really extreme with me about shining are dead times 20 years. Isn't it time? Yeah. And, you don't help people by not shining so they don't feel bad. You're not helping. You're harming. You're creating more problems for them. So twist it around that way. Yeah. It's an interesting, what Josie's saying is an interesting energy, that the not dimming our light to accommodate other people, to make them feel better, is something we are healing in ourselves, our codependent nature. I feel like we're all, interrelated, and we're taking our cues from one another. So much of this is energetic. It happens before you even speak a word. It's energetic. I can feel my neighbor coming before she's even out of the house. And that is the truth. So I can feel myself like starting to go like this, especially if I'm mowing the lawn. And sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to mow the parkway first because I don't want to have to stop and talk to her. Well, I don't have to stop and talk to her. I don't. I can wave and keep going. It's just you can say thank you, such a freedom. Thank you, downer people. Thank you, downer people. Thank you. And guess what? Sometimes you're a downer. Sometimes I'm a downer. Maybe we don't take to the streets and publicize it. Maybe we don't create posts about it. But sometimes we can be downers. And isn't that nice? It's nice to remember. It's not about any kind of perfection, because we already are. And sometimes you just are, and you need to then downshift. Yesterday I had a downshifty day, and I napped for an hour and a half. I felt better, but it was a downshifty day. I just downshifted because who cares? You get to be where you're at and honor your needs. Love yourself because you're awesome. Doesn't matter what your mood is. You're still awesome. And if you don't want it to get worse, then don't resist it. That's what I call downshifting. So, yeah. Going on and on and on, aren't I? Yeah. Good. Remember, yes. Write it on your hand, right? Sometimes I have to do that. I have to remember these things. Yeah. For all the noticing, Tanya, the little willingness to practice is its own beauty. Yes. I was just talking about little willingness for Monday's podcast too. Just need a little bit of willingness. Course in Miracles, little willingness. Chapter 12. Just a little. A lot of us have stories of badness that are huge. How old are you today? I'm 51. I lived a long time with the stories of badness. And even after I was an adult and on my way, even after I bought my first home, even after I had employment and all that stuff that you think, this will fix it. This will make it better. I will have arrived, Even after I was married. You just put a lot of energy, investment into this, so it's going to take a little time to unwind the other way. That's fine. Melanie, I shared a quote in my stories about how Noah was 600 years old before he knew how to build an ark. Don't lose your grip. Very good perspective there. Josie is mentioning something very good there. It's hard to keep your energy in a light place when your other half is in a dark place. It is very interesting how that works. And in my heart, we need that to happen. They need it to happen with us. We need it to happen with them, or with our kids, to us, because we're all learning. And the more we learn how to be with that, the better. I know I talk about it all the time on the podcast. Sometimes I find other things to do that are in other rooms. And yes, on lockdown, there's nowhere to go. Yes, there is. We're practicing. And when I'm in that mood too, number one is very wordless. He will make eye contact with me, but he will not say a word. He just looks at me like this, and he blinks sometimes, So sometimes I think that it feels, sometimes it feels like we don't realize we're not obligated to take care of other people. Because we're married, it's not our job to coddle one another. Hallelujah for the she shed. Yes, take your space. And the other thing is grant permission. Look at that person. This is for all of us. I'm not directing this to any one person here. Just, look at that person and think, you are free to be as pissy, as grumpy, as depressed, as sad as you want. So long as you're not directing that at me, or our children, or our world, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not saying anything goes. I'm saying, we're all free. Can't we have that permission? I think when the line gets tough is when people in their upset feel they have a right to be mean and rude and abusive because I'm upset. I'm going through something. No. I don't care what your story is. Don't care. No. No. But again, that's back to worthiness. I'm worthy. You're worthy. We don't need that. And if we know our worthiness, we are not doing that to other people. Even if we're sad. I get sad. I was down yesterday, like I'm saying. I was sad yesterday. I didn't beat anybody up. I wasn't rude. We're learning. We're learning. Yeah. Good. Well, these replays are on YouTube, so, mark the date. Somebody tell me what I should call this one, and we'll name it that so we remember, because some of them are so amazing. I try not to stress out, like they're there. They have a life, they go on, as Tanya always reminds me. They're out there in the world doing their medicine, and those of you here are the right ones for the message. Alma says, Josie, I made a doll I call the depressed girl. She doesn't have arms, and when I am in the dark, she actually makes me smile. Exactly. I love that. That's what I have an art journal, Venomous Animals of the World. That's the one I took over. I like to go to the bookstores or buy used books, or just heck, there are more books in this house than anything else, so I just asked number one if I can have a book. But the Venomous Animals of the World is the best book to make your art in about that kind of stuff. The spider, the black widow spider, the brown recluse spider. Yeah, there's this one thing. It's like a shell, looks like a conch shell, but the minute you touch it, it's good night Irene for you. So, that's the stuff. Work it out. You get to. So for anyone who has a spouse who's a bit of a downer and it's very irritating, I say go work your magic out there. Make a doll. Maybe you post something somewhere we can see it. Yeah. You guys, I hope you know how beautiful and okay and perfect and total permission you have. Yeah. She wants to lay there and feel sorry for herself. It's perfect. Yeah. Troubled birds. Perfect. So, thank you. Lots of good ideas here, you guys. So, wasn't this a nice call? Receive without guilt. Spirit's like, yes, you're not done. It's so funny. Receive without guilt who you are, and trust that the right ones come and the right ones go. You know, people go and people come. You don't have to hang on to anybody. You don't have to make them understand. You don't have to force them to love you or appreciate you or hold you or get you. You don't have to convince anyone you weren't doing it for attention. I cannot tell you how many people misunderstand me in a day, especially when I'm working. People come to their session and like, remember that time you were telling me da-da-da-da? I'm thinking, I never said that. That's not what I meant. Yesterday I had a pretty intense one where she's like, I know you're disappointed. I know you're going to be disappointed. I'm thinking, step away from the argument. Back away from the argument. You know, I'm out. It's not what we're here to do. We're not supposed to be mixing it up with each other and getting into these power struggles. So most often I don't correct it. You know? No, not even if I get a 1-star review on Yelp. I'm not going to go in and say anything. You do what you need to do. I'm just going to be me over here. So shine your light. Look in the mirror. Affirm your joy. Affirm your beauty. Affirm your on-purposeness. And be sweet. And do the same for others. See if you can. How about a little healing today? Those of you who have to go, you'll just go. It's okay. Brighter than any canned sardine. Yeah. Sparklier too. Yeah. So, just for the small self today, for the little self, for the one who is convinced of their badness, of their unworthiness, of their not there yetness. Is that a term? I say it is. Still haven't made it. For the one who wants to be seen and doesn't feel seen and doesn't like, it's icky and sticky, that longing to be seen, that longing to impress. Let's let her be here. Let's let him be here. And hug and love. No need to fix it. No need to fade it. Just love it. I've got this beautiful turquoise heart here for you. So much love. Throat chakra love. Looks like my nose is in a butt. Heart. I made this. It's a Robin's, all from Robin's. Yeah, you got it, right? It's a robin's egg heart. Yeah. So just love, 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 love. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Sorry, you guys. I do have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old. I hope she never stops because it's always hilarious. So how do we love ourselves? How do we love ourselves? So this deep healing for her, for him. And today we shine. Yeah, today we shine. Thank you. Today we shine. I made a nest for it too. But you know how it is? Sometimes you're like, I'm done. The nest is done. So I threw it out or probably put it in the yard somewhere. But you do these things for your own healing. So many beautiful ideas for you today. You're welcome. So I'm going to be here through the weekend. I'm proclaiming that now because sometimes people are like, I didn't know you're here on the weekend. If you can be here, great. If you can't, great. Hope you have fun. Pancakes, donuts, party, have a parade in your backyard, Memorial Day parade, celebrating those. Yeah, do what you need to do. I will be here, okay? And these replays will go up. Maybe you can share with a friend. There's some links in my profile how you can support the work I offer, sessions, donation, courses. Share. Don't go nuts on anybody today. That too counts. Or, if they go nuts on you, just let it, step aside and let it pass for a change. Let go. That counts as support. So, lots of love to you. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Meant to be. Yes, this is my purpose, Paula. I can't say no to Spirit. Thank you too. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Rosie. Love seeing you. Good. I'm glad. If you needed it and you came and stayed and received, wow. Am I right? Proud of yourself. Thank you too. All the emojis. Whoa. Okay, Alma wins the emojis award. Love you guys. I'm glad. Yeah, Light Sparkler, love, my favorite course. So much heart and soul in that one. Love you guys. Oh, Melanie. Beautiful. I hope you guys have a great day. It's Friday. I will post our card in the stories in a bit. Okay. Bye.